Okay, so this is the first screencast in getting your canvas ready for designing your lamp. You've signed into Designer. Really make sure that if you sign in Designer and you're on My Lap, you can do this on your Chromebook or your uh, or on my computer. Make sure that you are signed in. If you're on your Chromebook, that shouldn't be a problem. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to change for this project. You're going to change the units to inches, and the width is going to be 30 inches, and the height is going to be 60 inches. So you might have to type those in. I've typed them in before, so I had them available. So what, 30 by 60. Make sure you change this to inches. Super, super important. And then you're going to hit create. And I'm going to use control and scroll just to zoom in and zoom out. So there's my that's the side of my lamp. So if you're going to be doing multiple sides, which is fine, what I recommend doing is doing those as multiple pages, and each page will be the same exact size. You could also do one side that's the same repetition of all four sides. That doesn't matter. I'll talk more about that in class though. The next thing you want to do is, if you don't have the rulers here, you want to go to View, Canvas, and Show Rulers. Okay, so showing the rulers is super important. It might be turned off. So if there are no rulers there, View, Canvas, Show Rulers. And then the last step of this first screencast is you're going to pull out some guidelines that are going to help you know what the drawing space is in here. So you are going to pull in some guidelines from each side. So what you do is you go to the, I'm going to zoom in. So I'm get my piece here. You can see I have a little bit of gray area here. Here's my page. I'm going to click in the ruler and I'm going to drag this in, and you want to drag this into 2.5 millimeters, or in 2.5 inches, excuse me. That's 2 inches. You want to get as close to 2.5 as possible. It should be one of those lines. You can also zoom like way in to the ruler up top here, and there's 2.5, and you just want to get it pretty close as you can get it to 2.5. Then you're going to drag in another one, and this one is going to be at 27.5. So I'm going to drag that in. I'm going to zoom in. I can move that to 27.5. It's right there. There's 27.5. And then we're going to drag one down again, 2.5 off the top. So, oh, I lost my, there we go. You can get your page in close. It's a little easier to see on the side there. So I'm zooming in. Oh, wrong zoom, reset. There we go. Get my line there. So 2.5, there's 2.1, 2.5, that's pretty close. Now all of them have been 2.5 from the edge. The last one, you're going to drag in a whole inch, whole pretty sizable amount. So you're going to, this last one is going to be at 55. So about right there. So the last one's 55. As close to 55 as you can get. There you go. So basically, this has created the space, the drawing space that you have for your lamp project. You don't want to go out beyond those guidelines. So quick save. I'm going to call it lamp project. Did not spell it correctly. Project. And save. And then that'll be the end of that one. So that's sort of setting up the canvas. You'll know that it's done when it's synced. That's sort of setting up the canvas for the drawing space. Next screencast, I'll talk about drawing. All right.